right, what do we think? Somebody explain to me what area is. Go for it, Audrey. So that is how you would find area. So can you describe that? Like, what does that mean? So you have a two-dimensional shape that you were just finding the measurement of, right? The total measurement of that shape. Because if we were going just around the outside or just around the edges, that's what? Just around the edges. Perimeter. Okay. So if you want the measurement of the entire shape, that's area. Okay. Of what kind of shape? Thank you. Two-dimensional shape, a 2D shape. Okay, a 2D shape. So surface area is what? Just the front.
It's just the
feel like you waved your hands like you were a Jedi trying to get me to say yes. Noah. Surface area? Surface area is not two-dimensional. It's a good guess. Not just the top, though. Audrey?
It's three-dimensional, like how wide it is, right?
Okay, so if we put like all three of y'all's answers together, we would actually have the answer, I think. Okay, so surface area is taking a three-dimensional shape and finding the measurement of the exposed part of the shape. So when I say exposed, why am I saying exposed? Because it's three-dimensional. So now it has an outside and an inside. So if I wanted to find the surface area of this cup, I'm taking the measurements of the entire outside of the cup, right? So, surface area, not surface. Okay, surface area is the measurement, oh my goodness, of the exposed faces of a 3D shape. You already wrote this, Cash?
Oh,
Yeah, well, we're having class, so. Okay, so the warm-up, and just for future reference, for Unit 6, you can have calculators, okay? So if you don't have one at your table, you're welcome to get one. It'll help with the lesson today. So the warm-up today is right here. Please find the area of these four shapes. Yes, if you see a shape, you should draw it. That's what I would say. All of them, okay? Yep. Okay, quick check-in. How do you find area? Audrey said it earlier. Length times width, not plus. Length times width. We'll see. All right. So, got number one. Okay, if we're doing length times. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I couldn't find my pen. Okay, so if we're doing length times width, Noah, what do we need to multiply together on number one? 15 and 4, what'd you get? 60 centimeters squared. Okay, why is it squared? Because it's two-dimensional. It is a two-dimensional measurement. Okay, so if we're going with number two, Leanna, what'd you get? 96 inches square. Oh, I almost wrote 6 inches squared. We do not have six-dimensional shapes. No. It wouldn't. Doesn't exist. There are theories, but nothing proven. Three-dimensional is the only thing that our brains can comprehend. Okay, there is theories behind there's a fourth dimension, and there's theories behind there's a fifth dimension. But we are not beings that are capable of perceiving that. So, but that's a different subject. Okay, number three. 36 feet squared. Okay, and then Cassius, number four. 24 centimeters squared. Okay, that is area. Yep, for reals. Okay, what's that? There are 4 of them. Proud of you. Okay. What? What? All right, surface area practice. Surface area is first before I hear it. Surface area is not length times width times height. That is volume. Okay, length times width times height will give you the measurement of the inside of a three-dimensional shape. Okay, surface area is a little different. So I want you to draw this figure. Okay, if you need a breakdown of how to draw it, I'm not the person to teach you, but I will show you. Okay, you just draw the front face, and then I draw like 45-degree angle lines, connect those, and then you can draw a dotted line back behind to show that that line is behind the front of it. Okay, and that is the extent of my artistic capabilities. So your measurements for that: 3 3 centimeters is that front edge on the bottom. Okay, the length, the width is 2 centimeters, and then the height is 4. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, how are you going to find the surface area? What's the what? We'll see, but that's the only one I have. So if it breaks it, nice. Okay. So, what do we think? That would be the volume, but we're looking for surface area. What is okay? Think about the word surface area. We've already done area. That was the measurement of the face of a two-dimensional figure. So, what is the surface area? Talk with someone you're sitting next to. Think about how you might be able to solve what the surface area would be. I feel like y'all are having different conversations than what I asked you to have. Yep. What should you title your page? Area and surface area, yes.
No, I don't like
That's it. So if you look at the lines, those are the creases in which you would focus on.
Okay. So, what are some ideas? I heard the word ghetto over here. Was one of those maybe an idea? Cool. Any others? Yeah? I'm just wondering how we might go about trying to find the surface area. When you say measurement, can you be more specific? Trying to find the surface area would be the whole thing. Area. Yes. Okay, so what you are going to do is find the area of each face, and then what would you do after you found the area of each face? Add them all together. Okay, so what is the area? Now, this shape right here, you can pretty much unfold any rectangular prism to look like this shape right here. Okay, what this is as if you cut the edges of this cardboard box, we could say, okay, and then you laid it flat, okay? Because surface area is a two-dimensional measurement of a three-dimensional shape, okay? Because we are only measuring the face, right? The outer exposed spaces of this shape. So you're going to find the area of each little box. Now, what's the area of box number 1 right here? The area. So it'd be 6. Why is it 6? Because 2 times 3. Okay? So let me make this something different. Okay? What about the big box? That would be 4 times what? 3. 3 is the length of this line right here. Right? So 4 times 3 is 12. What's this bottom box down there? 2 times 3. So it'll be 6. Okay? And now you have those 3 boxes on the right. Okay? The first one right here is going to be what? 8. 4 times 2. Okay? The next one should be 4 times 3. Last one should be 4 times 2. And then we said we needed to do what? Add them all up. So you've got 6 plus 12 plus 6 should give you 24 plus 8. Yes. Sorry, thank you. It's Yua. Yua what? Yua found it. Good job, Mia. So then you add all these surface areas up. That should be 52 centimeters squared. Okay. So, I didn't mean to say the word queso, but it happened. Let me see if I have the other one drawn already. Yep, because the height is 4. Right there. Because the middle one was a 2, or was a 3. So this part right here was 3. And then this part right here is 4. Okay? Okay? Now, I want to break this down one more way that you can solve these. Okay? Because I understand that these the way that this is laid out is hard to visualize and have a good idea of what's going on at first, and you'll get used to it. You do need to see these because this is how it'll be on the test. But another way to do these, okay, is you have how many pairs of the same area within this whole shape. So we have 2 boxes that have a 6. We have 2 boxes that have a 12. We have 2 boxes that have an 8. Which means that you're going to have these different combinations of the dimensions twice. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. Yeah. That's what I'm about to show you right now. So, give me two of the dimensions. 3 and 4. So I'd do 3 times 4 and 3 times 4. Okay, give me another 2 of the dimensions. 2 and 3. So 2 times 3, 2 times 3. And give me the last combination of dimensions that we haven't used yet. 2 times 4. 2 times 4. Okay, multiply all those together. I'm still not sure how we're in February, and I have to tell you guys to write this if I'm writing it. None of y'all's grades are good enough to not have to write any of this down. Now, does that give me the same amount of areas as drawing the picture out did? Yes, it should. It gives me 2 12s, gives me 2 6s, gives me 2 8s, and then all I have to do is add them all together, and it'll give me 52 centimeters squared. after you multiply all of those together, you need to add them up, just like you did with the individual squares or boxes. Okay, let's go on and do number 2. Don't tell me to wait. You hurry up. Okay. Well, but you started about 2 minutes later than you should have, so.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. I don't understand the question, but I would love to. So that's why I said you need to do each of them twice, because there's 2 of the same faces on each, because the rectangular prism is made up of 6 faces, 2 of each dimension. So two faces that match each other. So that's why. So if we have a 3 times 2, and that would be this bottom box right here, Audrey. We also have a 3 times 2 at the top. So there's 2 of them. We have one of these. Okay, we have one of these 2 times 4s right there. We would have another one right there. So that's why there's 2 of them. Okay, and then there'd be 2 of the front and the back also. Okay, and on number 2, I'm going to show you how to label them so that you can see that. So your dimensions for this one. Okay, you have 5 centimeters for your length, 3 centimeters for your width, and then 10 centimeters for your height. Okay, now if I were to fold this, what I just drew out, back into the box, okay, what you're looking at right here is the back, the front, the top, the bottom, side, and side. Okay, and that can maybe help you visualize it a little better also. All right, so work with your partner, see if you can figure out the surface area of this one right here. So
Where it says back, not when the little one has to say next to it, but the one like to my right of it, does that count? The one, yeah.
okay, so where it says back,
Yeah.
and you're talking about what?
The one to my right.
This one right here?
Not that was the line. We had 10 plus 10.
That one right there?
Yeah.
So that one is just showing you the length right here. So you would use this side for the side one, but you wouldn't need to do a 10 times 10. You would only do a 10 times 10 if you had a 10 right here and a 10 right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, it's not
I did hear him say, "Oh, I've almost got it." Y'all don't have to share. Okay. All right. I'll stay out of it. which one? For the side one, it would be 3 by what? 10. Because the 10 is the height.
If I'm asleep, first two
Yeah. You don't need to sign up. Yeah. You just show up. That was just for shoes.
Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't for the team. I think you're missing something. Yes. All right. So, did anybody do the pairing up the dimensions? Okay, so I'm going to write that out right here, and then we can get our answers together. Okay, so you would have 3 times 5 twice. You would have 10 times 3 twice. You would have 10 times 5 twice. Okay, so 3 times 5. It's going to be 15. Okay, 5 times 10. 30 times 10, 3 times 10. I just said 30 times 10.
Oh, this is nice. I didn't believe you. What's funny?
Okay. How are we feeling? Okay. All right, let's do another one. Okay, 6. 6 is your length. 9 is your width. 12 is your height. I would love for you to try and draw out the flat box, okay, if you can. It'll be good practice. Yep. No, but I would like you to try. This should be the start to your flat box. This is the top. This is the bottom. And this is the back. Can we give you just a little bit longer? All right. Let's talk about this one. 9 times 6. 54. Should have 54 on the top and the bottom. Those are the matching sides. Okay, the back is going to be 6 times 12, which is 108. Okay, which other box is going to be 108? Yeah, the front. Okay, this one right here is going to be 108. Okay, and then you have your sides, which are going to match. Yep, that's correct. I didn't do anything. What did I mess up? The sides right here are 9 by 12. That is 9 by 12. 9 by 12. Okay. The front is 6 by 12. Okay. Now, I think the concern could be what 6 times 12 is, maybe. Okay. So is that what you're telling me I got wrong? Okay. I'll just ignore the fact that y'all told me it was 108. So, okay, 6 times 12, 72. I love you guys. I didn't switch them around. You did. It is the same answer. It shouldn't matter. I will take accountability for when I make a mistake, but y'all are the ones that fudge that up. So, okay. So then we add all these together, and we should get what, Naomi? 468 feet squared. Okay, let's keep going. You will not have homework today, as long as you stick with me for the rest of the class. Okay? Because this is, I noticed this morning that this is just taking a while because we draw very slowly. I don't know if it's because we're perfectionists or bad at drawing or both, but it's okay. So let's go back and look. We're not going to do number 4 right there because that's easy peasy and we don't need to do that. So Let's do one more practice right here, and then we'll keep moving. So I know it's going to be frustrating to see these rectangular prisms look a lot different. The way they look doesn't matter. All that matters is that you get the dimensions right. You can draw them the exact same way that you drew the others. Okay? It doesn't matter if the dimensions look like they would match up. You can draw them the exact same way. You just need to make sure you use the dimensions correctly. Yeah.
No, it's not that, you goof. I thought the switch on the back. You goofball, what do you think?
Yep.
What class are you taking?
Oh, what class am I taking right now? It's clinical supervision and instructional practices. Yeah, it's riveting stuff. I'm learning about how I would go in. Oh, is my thing up there?
No, because she's doing it.
Oh, yeah. For OU. I'm learning how to be a principal and go into teachers' classrooms and observe them and then give them feedback.
Oh, yeah, because you're going to be vice principal for high school.
That's the goal. I don't have control over that, but that's the goal.
It'd be cool to see you as vice principal.
I agree.
Do you know where the school or the
They don't know yet. Yeah. They're going to try and make it as close to this school as possible, but it's going to be tough because there's no space. So,
I think it was Bethany or somewhere they had.
That place over there, was they doing like a hotel class?
yeah.
Probably.
I think it's somewhere in Bethany or wherever they have like elementary school, middle school, and high school.
Yeah. Down 63rd, where that apartment building burned down. I know that's one thing that they're looking at trying to buy.
They would have to remove it because
Okay. So, go away.
What I do is move the batteries when it's with
Seriously?
So you.
Okay. So here's what it could look like. Okay, if you expanded it out. Okay, this would be the top, bottom, the back. Okay. Now, where you placed some of these measurements doesn't have to be exact. You just want to make sure that they are placed like proportional to each other, so that you're taking the right areas everywhere. But so this would be a side, front, side. Okay. So we've got 4 times 7 should be 28 and 28. Okay, we'd have 3 times 7, which is 28. 28. It's 21 and 21. And then we have 4 times 3. 4 times 3. It's going to be 12 and 12. And then we add all those up. What do we get? 122 feet, no, inches squared. All right. Not too bad. Easy peasy. All right, let's not do the extra example then. Let's keep going. Y'all are getting further than the other class. All right. Y'all are going to love this one. Okay, example 2. So this one's a little bit different. Okay, so squiggly line. What do I mean by that? You just added wrong, I would say. Okay, so squiggly line. You can title this, well, just say B. We'll just label it B. Okay. So we're going to, please write this down. You're going to write negative 0.48 as a fraction in its simplest form. And I will show you how. Harper, you already wrote this down? Yeah. Prove it. Oh, okay. You're just clairvoyant and knew that you were about to. Yeah. Clairvoyant means you can see what's coming next clearly. It's also a type of alteration spell, I believe, in Skyrim. Don't worry about it. Do what? Yeah. It shows you the path. Yep. I've accidentally murdered my wife before in Skyrim. We were battling some restless joggers, and she ended up going down on a knee, and then I was trying to power swing, and the jogger moved out of the way, and I power swung right on top of her, and she died.
Who? You killed somebody?
Yeah. Well, no, in the game. Now I'm going to have to delete this recording. The worst part about it is that she was carrying like 300 pounds of stuff, and I had to leave it all there. So it's a lot of money. Anyway, all right. So we are going to write negative 0.48. So you should have already written what you're about to do. Okay. So this is how you're going to write this in its simplest form. Okay. Negative out in front and a fraction bar. What goes on top? 48. And this is what sort of decimal? How many places are we going? To the hundredths. So what goes on the bottom? 100. Now how do you simplify this? So we are simplifying by finding common numbers that both the top and the bottom can be divided by, right? So they both can be divided by 2. Can we go higher than that? Can they both be divided by 3? No. Can they both be divided by 4? Yes, they could. So if we divide 48 by 4 and we divide 100 by 4, that will give us negative 48 divided by 4 is 12 over 25. Is that the final answer?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Let's keep going. I'm gonna skip this extra example. I would assume this is. So I would assume this was just a spiral. What that they just did, because that has nothing to do with what we've been doing. But apparently they just wanted you to make sure that you could convert that into its simplest form. Because that is something you'll be tested over. That is something that you will be tested over when we take the state test. So, but we'll review that stuff when we get closer. Let's do. All right. Here is the last one for today. Y'all have done pretty good. We've gone a lot quicker. So y'all have 2 more problems, and that's it. Okay. It is your job to determine which surface area is greater, box 1 or box 2. Okay. Work with your partner. My suggestion is one of you do one box, the other one does the other box, and then you compare.
We need to write this on a paper.
I think that'd be a good idea, yes, unless you were just doing it all in your head.
We have to write.
That's up to you.
No, 8 would be the height.
Yep. Yep. Say it again. You'll do both. You'll have to do 2 of each, actually. At the top, 15 and 4. 15 and 4 is the bottom face that you can't see. As long as you get all the combinations, Noah, it doesn't really matter if you get where the dimensions are accurate. Well, the bottom one on box 2 is 15 and 4. The sides are 15 and 8. And then the front and the back are 4 and 8. That one? Are you laying it out flat? Okay, let me look. So This middle one is a bigger pipe. That one. And that's why I said you don't want to visually think like, why is it so small? It's that pattern right there. Okay? Because what this is like I really hold this down right there.
Don't do it, bro.
What is it?
What's this?
Put the answer on there.
What the?
That's a tired voice, Cassius.
Yeah. Not. I can't do it. Huh? The idea of what?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, you would need to do 8 times 4 twice, and then you would need to do 8 times 15 twice, and then you need to do 15 times 4 twice. Each pair twice. So 15 and 4 twice, 8 and 4 twice, 8 and 15 twice.
I can't laugh like this, dude. How do you do Donna? It sounds like you're trying. Put your tongue to the
Yeah, which one's bigger is what I'm looking for. Yep.
Daffy Duck is easy.
All right. Do we have an answer? All right. So you and your group designate one person to hold their hand up. Whoever you worked with. Okay. Who thinks that person in your group? Raise your hand for if you think box 1 is the bigger box. Is box 1 the bigger box? Who thinks box 2 is the bigger box? It is box 1. 448 to 424. Okay. Good job, guys. So, last one. What time is it? All right. So instead of us doing the closing lesson today, we're going to do a mini assessment when you get to class on Friday. Let's get the room cleaned up.
I don't know if I did that.